Strike out!
What's howling, Mad Squad? It's Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. First, I want to say thank you so freaking much for getting the channel to 5,000 subscribers. Okay, okay, this is, you don't understand how, I don't know if you do or not, but this is just so surreal to me. Okay, I started this channel at 0 subscribers. I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna try out this YouTube thing. I'm gonna give it a chance. I see other people doing it. Other people inspire me, saying, if I can do it, you can do it as well. And I did it. Optimistically, absolutely, yeah, I'll get to 5,000. Realistically, at first, did I think I could ever get to 5,000 subscribers? No. No. Optimistically, absolutely. But when it comes to the real world, thinking realistically, I didn't at least 100% think so. This was a dream. Okay? This is something I only imagined this is only something I imagined could happen to me. And now it's real. I'll look at the sub count right now as I'm recording this, and it's 5,182. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So everybody who has found me from one of my videos, suggested videos, recommended videos, however it was that you found me and you watched my video and you said, you know what? I like this guy. I like him enough to the point where I'm going to subscribe to him. Over 5,000 people have done that. So you really don't, well, I mean, I'm not going to say all of you, but I really appreciate it, okay? I really do. Over 5,000 people saw something in me. So, again, I really do thank you for getting the channel to 5,000 subscribers. And just goes beyond from there. So, I actually did this video. It's kind of late since we're over 5.1K. As of now, I meant to get out right at 5K, but I just had other videos to do. So I'm taking the time out today to do this. So, yeah, it's pretty much just a Q&A. I'm going to be answering all the questions that you guys left me in my Q&A announcement video. And there are a lot of new people who have subscribed to me. So, a lot of new questions, a lot more to learn about me. I'll try to do Q&As more often. Like I said, try to, because I have other things as well. But yeah, let's get into it. You know, whenever I'm reading something, I have to put on my glasses and become, or spectacles, I'll call them spectacles, and become Sophisticated Joe. Sophisticated Joe who's wearing a Mickey Mouse hat and a Pusheen shirt with the cat eating ramen on it. Yes, still sophisticated, because I got the spectacles. Now, first question, and I'm just going to read this straight down from the top to the bottom of my comment section, so, yeah. Whoa. You guys know how I am with names sometimes. Okay. Etrius Wimbledon. I like that name. Etrius Wimbledon asked, Will you be willing to do reactions for The World God Only Knows? It's a rom-com harem anime. That's actually good. So, as a majority, well, I actually don't know, but as some of you know, I have gotten into one anime so far that I actually like. It's called Baku No Hero Academia. I've been doing reactions to each episode so far. It's the start of my like TV show reactions, and I'm on episode 11 as of now. Like, I haven't reacted to it yet, but that's the episode I'm on. And yeah, so I've actually never heard of The World God Only Knows. Would I be willing to do a reaction to it? I have to look it up first, because, like, okay, I'm new to anime. I'm like a baby, like a seed, like a petal. Okay, I'm new. I'm taking my first steps into the world of anime. I'm trying to get my feel for what I like, and so far I like Baku No Hero Academia because it has superheroes in it, and I can relate to that because, as you can tell, I love superheroes. So I'd have to check it out first before I make my decision. Alright. The Pikachu 90 asked, are you into any sports? Alright, so see, okay, I don't play sports. Like, I don't play sports for any professional team or nothing. I've never played sports at my school or anything. I've never played for any type of league, like country league or anything. The only time I've ever played sports is with my friends. Okay? And I've played everything from we played tons of football as kids. We played so much football. Right in that backyard right there. You guys can't see it. I could turn the camera, but anyway, right in that backyard right there that I'm looking at, we played football. Then we played basketball. We played so much basketball. We played so much football. We played so much freaking kickball. I think we tried tennis a little bit. I remember our neighbors had got a like tennis net, I believe. Maybe? I can't remember. I definitely remember I think we did tennis at one point. Maybe some golf as well, because my neighbor's dad had some golf clubs. We never did we? I think we did do baseball. Not with like the real official baseballs, but like plastic ones, I believe. Something like that. We did everything. Okay, we like most sports. We did soccer a little, because my neighbors actually played. Me and my brother would go to my neighbor's soccer games sometimes, because when they were maybe like in grade school, elementary, middle school, they would play soccer. They were like in a league or something. I think it was, yeah, a league. And so me and my brother Gabriel would actually go to the games. So that was cool. But yeah, we did everything. And I thought I was pretty good playing against them, but I don't know how I'd be playing against, like, you know, people at my school or in the league or anything, but I thought I did pretty good. So and I don't know if you meant that by as in, do I play sports, or as in, do I watch sports? For that, I'll sometimes occasionally watch, like, if there's any sport I watch, it's football. And it's not a lie, okay? I'm telling you, it's not even at all, really. But if I do, then it's football. And I'm not even rooting for any certain team. I'm just watching to enjoy the game, you know? So as far as watching sports, I don't really watch sports. But if I ever do, then it's mostly football. Sky Reaper, I believe, did you find me from my anime reactions? I believe you did. I could be wrong, but I believe you did, and I've seen you in like a bunch of my other videos, so I really do appreciate that. As like I said, you don't have to watch every single one of my videos, but you know, for the anime people who are subscribed, I just want them to know that you know, I do more videos on this channel than just anime reactions, so I didn't want you to be like upset or disappointed when you see other stuff, you know. I want you to know to expect more than just anime reactions. But you said I have a few questions. Have you have you even watched Dragon Ball Z as a child? No, I've not, but I've always seen like commercials and things like that for it on TV, but I've never watched it. If not, would you react to it? It's hilarious. Again, I'm testing the waters, taking my first steps. I'm getting a feel for what I like in anime. And I'm really liking Baku No Hero Academia right now. So that's the question that all my anime fans have right now. Like, that's the question. They're like, Joe, what are you gonna do after? And I've like just started, so I have like a chunk load of episodes to get through for that. So it'll be a while till I'm even finished with My Hero Academia. But after it, people are wondering what I'm gonna do next. I'm either thinking I might do Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, because I've heard really good stuff about that. And then my friend Chris, he really loves JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So it's going to be either one of those two, right? There's a death battle of Batman versus Spiderman. Something you want me to react to? Before taking a look, I would like to hear who you think would win. Batman and Spider-Man. Alright, look. Spider-Man has Spidey sense, so that takes away the edge of any kind of sneak attack from Batman. I don't care how stealthy he is. Spider-Man has spider sense, okay? You all understand that. Okay? Spidey sense, that's going to take away the edge of any sneak attack Batman could do. So he can't rely on sneak attacks. He just has to rely on his martial arts. Wow, this is tough. Sneak attacks are taken out from Batman. I don't know. I really don't know. I'd have to think more into this. And I can't tell you who even I would personally want to win, because I like Spider-Man and Batman the exact same. I don't like one of them better than the other. So, yeah. To be completely honest, I don't know. But I will watch the video. But when I search it up, there'll probably be like tons of different videos for it. So if you could actually link the video you want me to react to, then I'll absolutely do it, Sky Reaper. Christian Montez said, if you can choose one quirk powers from Baku No Hero Academia, what would it be and why? Something random, like able to talk to animals or body shapes. Congrats on getting 5,000 subs. Thank you, Christian. And one quirk, so it has to be one from Baku No Hero Academia, because you said powers from, yeah, okay. See, you would think I'd just say all for one, or is it one for all? You guys told me. I know it, but like I can't remember it right now. I was looking at the comments of my last reaction to episode 10, and I had the name down packed, but now I can't think of it at the moment. It's one of those two. For now, I'm gonna say one. All for one, or no, I'm gonna say one for all. Until I'm corrected. But you'd think I'd just say that right off the gate. But I really like Ida's. I really like his quirk. You know, he's got what do you call them? Thrusters. He's got thrusters in his calves. That's cool. Okay, and he looks like a Transformer. Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. But yeah, he looks like a Transformer, and he's got thrusters in his calves, and I think that's really cool. You guys know how excited I got over the grenade gauntlets. Now that was cool as well. That was really cool as well. So it's going to be between the three if I have to choose one. If we're being, I think maybe Bakugo. I think I'd like to have Bakugo's quirk the most. Even over One for All. Maybe. I don't know. I think I would. Right now, off of just the top of my head, yes, I'd like to have Bakugo's quirk the most, okay? Grenade gauntlets. That's lit. Murph asked, are you into Star Wars? So here's my thing, okay? Look, I'm not gonna stunt or anything, okay? I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. I am into Star Wars, okay? So I wasn't about to say I'm not into Star Wars. I am into Star Wars. I don't know my lore and stuff all that well. Like, I've only seen each episode like one time. And it was one time when I was like maybe 10 or 11 years old. I haven't seen any of them since then, so I don't remember like seeing stuff in the movie. The only reason I know what happens in all the episodes is because I'm a huge Lego fanatic, and I've played the whole entire Lego Star Wars trilogy and saga like countless times. Me and my brother played it countless times together, okay, on the PSP and PlayStation 3. So that's the only reason I know how the story goes for each episode. But as for seeing the actual episodes, I can't remember how things looked and stuff, you know? And I still haven't seen episode 7. I have seen Rogue One. And I want to see the new one, so what I need to do is catch up. I need to watch all the Star Wars episodes again. Episode 1 through 7. I don't know because if they're on Netflix, then I could stream it live on Riff and you guys can watch it with me. But I don't think that'd be on Netflix. If they were, I'll do it. If they are, I'll do it. If they're not, then I will get to it. Oblivion asked, what is your favorite superhero and which story arc do you prefer? If you had the superpower, which one would it be? Favorite superhero? Hey, it's me, Tony Stark. I kind of talk like this, so this is my best Tony Stark impression. It's not the best, but it's adequate and it works. Yeah, my favorite superhero of all time is Iron Man. I know you didn't ask why, but I'm going to tell you why. It's not just because, oh, he's Iron Man, you know? It's Iron Man because I feel me and Tony Stark, like me and the character Tony Stark, relate in a lot because we're both really creative, inventive, sarcastic. If you get to know me in real life, you know I'm super sarcastic, and it's not to be a dick. It's just this is kind of my personality. I'm a really sarcastic person when it comes to certain things. I feel we both have like the same charisma. We both carry ourselves the same way, you know. So I just relate to. I feel I relate to Tony Stark a lot, and so that's why Iron Man is my favorite, and also because I freaking love the Iron Man suit. And because it was his movie that kicked off one of the best cinematic franchises ever. Now, which story arc do you prefer? So do you mean for Iron Man or for any story arc in existence? If you mean for Iron Man, I haven't really read any of his actual real story arcs. See, I've only read his very first volume. Like, his very first volume. I haven't read. The only story arc I even know the name of is Demon in a Bottle, which I do want to read, but I haven't, as far as like story arcs, I haven't read any. His very first volume, I don't think it was really a story arc, unless you count how he became Iron Man as a story arc, but I don't think so really. So as far as story arcs, I haven't read any of Iron Man story arcs. If you had a superpower, which one would it be? Well, that's easy, okay? I've said this a few times before in certain videos, but I've always thought, like, because I think a lot of things in my mind. So if I was ever to have like my own superhero franchise, and I was to be playing one of the characters, one of the superheroes, the power I'd have would be the element of fire, because for one, I really like fire for some reason. I don't know, I really like fire. I think it would be cool to have an elemental power, like to have a power of one of the elements of like the earth. I think that'd be really cool. And there's just like tons of different things you could do with fire, tons of different ways you can manipulate it, tons of different ways it could be a weapon, you know, so it'd definitely be the elemental power of fire. GS asked, how did you get into comic books? So I've explained this a few times before as well, but I don't mind at all explaining it again. So it's actually a good story of how I did. So okay. This is when I was kind of just getting into superhero films as well. So Civil War came out, right? I watched Civil War. I always heard about the Civil War comic, and I wanted to know how the movie compared to the comic. And so I bought my first comic, which was the complete collection of Civil War. I read that. I enjoyed it. I heard about Infinity War coming up. I was like, huh, I've heard of the comic Infinity Gauntlet. So I got Infinity Gauntlet. Read that. Absolutely loved it. My favorite comic in existence so far. Then I got the actual Infinity War comic. Then it led to me getting the Infinity Gauntlet Aftermath, Infinity War Aftermath, and then both volumes of Infinity Crusade. And so far I've read the entire main core Infinity Saga. I know there's like stuff after it, like Infinity the End, and then there's stuff before it, like Infinity Quest. I haven't read those kind of outside parts of this whole saga, but the main core saga, I've read it. So ever since then, I've loved comics. After I got those, then I got Spider-Man's very first volume, I got Daredevil's very first volume, I got Iron Man's very first volume, because I wanted to know a lot about like about certain superheroes that I really, really liked, that are like in my top favorites. I want to know more about them, so I got their very first volume so that I could read their origins. Then I collected the entire Civil War 2, which I actually enjoyed. It got some backlash, but I actually enjoyed it. And so far, I've gotten the 10 issues of Secret Empire that are out. Issue 11 might be out. Let me know if issue 11 is out, because if it is, I need to run to my comic shop and get it. But I've catching up on those, and then the only DC comic I have right now is Crisis on Infinite Earths. For Marvel, I wanted to start with, like, for me to get into comics, I wanted to, like, not just jump into the new stuff, but I wanted to read some old stuff. And I wanted to get into a comic where I'm introduced to a bunch of different characters in a comic, so that I get to know a bunch of different characters, like, in their comic adaptation. So that's why I did Civil War for Marvel, because it introduced me to a lot of comic characters at one time. That's what Crisis on Infinite Earths did. It introduced me to almost the whole entire DC comic universe of characters in just one book. And it was really, really good, by the way. Really, really complicated as well. But it was a really, really good read. And I hope it would be cool if the DCEU could ever get to a Crisis on Infinite Earths movie, but I feel like it'll be too much of a hassle. And I just can't believe that the CW is actually trying to attempt their version of Crisis on Infinite Earths. If, in my opinion, it would be hard for a movie company to do it because of how complicated the story is. The fact that the CW is attempting it and they're just on a TV budget, I don't like it. I mean, it doesn't affect me anyway because I don't watch CW. For those of you who watch me regularly or enough, then you know why I don't like the CW. But yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much how I got into comics. Ghost Plays asked, I get this question so much. Or, not so much, but I knew like it would come up a good bit, and it has came up often. Will you ever make a gaming channel? Now, originally, and I've said this before, originally, that's what the channel Mad Joe FC was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a gaming channel. Reactions was nowhere in the picture, or any of the other stuff I do. Comic, book, nerd, geek, movie stuff, none of that was in the picture. It was going to be gaming and gaming only. What happened? What happened was, at the time, I didn't have the equipment that I needed to even provide any gameplay. And I definitely wanted the equipment to provide quality gameplay for you guys. I didn't have it at the time. I remember I was at the barber, sitting in the chair, getting my hair cut. My barber told me, Joe, well, you got a phone, right? You got something to record with, right? You got a laptop, right? Work with, this is what he told me. He said, do what you can with what you have. And so, I have a laptop. I have a phone to record with. I was like, what can I do? What content can I create with just a laptop and my phone to record? And then I thought reactions. Why reactions? Not because of what some people say it's a cheap or it's a really easy way to make content. No, I chose reactions because, see, thing is, when I react to something, however I react to it, whether I'm bored or happy, excited, geeking out, it's what you're seeing is not an act. It's me. It's me expressing, it's my inner expressions coming out of me. And you're seeing that. That's how I react on and off camera to whatever it is I'm watching. And so I thought, well, maybe some people would actually enjoy seeing the way I react to certain things. Maybe if I'm really happy about something, I geek out over something. Maybe people would like to see that because maybe they can even relate to how I feel. You know, and I've even had comments in some of my videos saying like, wow, you reacted how all of us felt on the inside. You showed that on the outside, because that's what I do. I'm not afraid to do it, and it's just me. So that's why it started out as a reaction channel. Then I said, well, while I'm still small, while I'm still growing, and still pretty small compared to other YouTubers, I want to branch out. I don't only want to have reactions. I want to have a plethora, a variety of things, so that me and you never get bored of the content that's being produced on the channel. And so then, well, I like to talk, okay? As some of you know, I really love to talk. That's why after all my reactions, I always give commentary throughout the reaction, and then I give commentary after the reaction, because I don't like to just react to something and be like, oh, that was cool, see you, bye. No, I like to give commentary. I like for you guys to leave with something, you know, other than just my reaction. I like you to leave with my thoughts and opinions on what I just watched as well, okay? And I like for you to give your thoughts and opinions to me and to each other in the comment section. So that's why, you know, I feel, and not all reactors, but some reactors, you know, just react to it and then they dip out. But I always give commentary afterwards. And so, since I like to talk a lot, I decided to do movie reviews as well because I love movies, and part of that is because of you guys. I used to just be into like superhero films. Before then, I used to not even really be into movies. Then I started reacting to trailers and stuff, and I started to branch out and start liking just tons of different random movies like Kingsman, or like, just for example, like certain movies like Daddy's Home, or Kong Skull Island, King Arthur, just different movies like that. They're just like on their own, you know. You guys helped me with that. You guys pretty much made me become a movie buff. And since I love to talk and stuff, I decided I'd do movie reviews to give my thoughts and opinions on different movies that I watch. And then that just branched into a bunch of different. I'm not going to like go into each thing individually because that would take forever. And I know I'm kind of drifting off of your question. I apologize, but that's just like the story of how my channel became the channel that it is today. And now you said, will you ever make a gaming channel? Just stick around. Stick around for the journey. Ghost plays, okay? Just stick around for the journey, and all will be revealed. Do I know? I absolutely know whether it's going to happen or not. Just stick around. I don't want to say anything right now. Just stick around for the journey, alright? Japet Noel asked, what's your IP address? So, in the Q&A announcement video, I did say no question is too, don't think any question is too personal. Ask me anything. If I decide I want to answer it, I'll answer it. If I don't want to answer it, I won't. So, what's your IP address? It is, Valpy asked, what anime will you watch after Baku No Hero? Like I said earlier, the question I get a lot. See, it's either going, as of now, my two picks that I'm thinking of, it's either going to be Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, because I keep hearing that name pop up everywhere, so it must be really good. And then my friend Chris really likes JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and my friend Chris, like, he's an anime geek. He knows everything about anime. So based on that, he likes that. That's why I might do that. But you guys have been leaving me different suggestions and stuff, and I'm just trying to get a feel for, you know, anime still. I've also heard good things about One Punch Man, and that like it's like a superhero show, so that could be an option. B-Ball King 01 asked, do you like basketball? Do I like playing it? Yes. But it's been forever since I've played it. It's been since I was like maybe 11 or 12. Okay? And by playing it, I don't mean a league or nothing. I mean just with my friends. You know? So it's been a good like 4 or 5 years tops since I've even dribbled the ball. Do I like watching it? Not really. To be honest, not really. If there's any sport I watch, it's mostly just football. And I don't even watch sports. But if I ever sat down and watched a sport, it would be football. Ghost? I don't think Ghost has an H in it. Ghost Comics asked, can you dab? No. Eduardo Dotel asked, are you going to make a gaming channel? Like I recently said, just stick around, Eduardo. Just stick around, alright? Anonymous asked, what was your inspiration for the channel? Well, I actually kind of answered this already in, who was it? In Ghost Play's question. I didn't mean to get that elaborate answering this question, but it just happened. Like I said before, I love to talk. What was your inspiration for the channel? Like I said, you know, I decided to do reactions because my reactions, like, they're genuine reactions, is how I would react to something, whether the camera was on or the camera was off. That's just how I'm going to react to it, depending on what it is and how I feel about it. And if other people would maybe enjoy seeing that, make them into videos. So that's how it started out, as reactions. And then the channel became like nerd, geek, superhero, comic, movie related stuff, because I enjoy all that stuff. And so I brought all of that stuff that's in my personality, that's in me, on my channel. Rogue85 asked, what's your favorite movie? Dun 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 dun. The Avengers. The very first Avengers. It's a no-brainer. Why? It's the movie that brought together Earth's mightiest heroes on the big screen and made history in cinematic comic book movies. Okay? I still wish to this day that I knew about comics. I knew about these heroes. I wish I knew about because think about the people who knew about all this stuff. Think about how people thought at the end cutscene of Iron Man 1 when they see Nick Fury. It's like, oh, Nick Fury, oh my god! Nick Fury and Iron Man, oh my god. And then he says the Avengers Initiative. Like, is Marvel really going to do this? And then you see Iron Man show up at the end cutscene of Incredible Hulk, letting you know that they exist in the same universe. Then at the end of Iron Man 2, you see Thor's hammer. Like, how are they going to do Thor? He lives in Asgard. How are they going to do all this stuff on big screen? And then we get Captain America as well. And then we get the Avengers. It's like, no freaking way. Marvel is actually doing this. They're actually going to attempt this. You know? Like, think about those people who knew about these heroes from the comics, who knew how important it was to see them coming together on the same screen. Okay? If I knew what I knew then, you do not know how ballistic I would have been going when I would have seen little things like Nick Fury show up at the end of Iron Man, to see Tony Stark show up at the end of Incredible Hulk, to see Thor's hammer at the end of Iron Man 2, and then to see all the Avengers come together on screen. Like, it would just be absolutely amazing, an absolute mind-blowing experience for the people who know how important this is. That's one of the many reasons that The Avengers is my all-time favorite movie. Savage Supernova asked, what's your favorite Marvel film? Like I just answered, The Avengers. Movie-wise Cracker 1.5 asked, do you prefer Netflix MCU shows or Disney MCU movies? Now, this isn't tough for me. Disney MCU movies. Okay, look, I love the Netflix universe, but the MCU Disney movies pull me over, and I'm not even going to say Disney, I'm going to say Marvel Studios. I hate when people, not you, but I hate when people say Disney MCU movies as in, oh, the MCU movies are like all kiddie and because they're with Disney. I hate when people say it in that context. You were literally just saying Disney MCU movies because they are made with the help of Disney, but I'm just going to say Marvel Studios. But yeah, the movies win me over because, well, Iron Man, Captain America, you got the Avengers movie, Thanos, Infinity War. You just got so much stuff in the movies that wins me over. But I still do really, really, really love the Netflix MCU as well. I wish I could say I like them on an equal level, but if I had to choose one, like if you were bending my arm and like had a gun to my head and were making me choose one, I'd say the movies. But yeah, I love the Netflix MCU as well. Ghost Plays. Oh, again, asked, did you expect, or questioned, did you expect to get to where you are now in YouTube? Okay, you have like, I think, a few questions. So this first one, did you expect to get where you are now in YouTube? Optimistically, yes. Realistically, to an extent, but not 100%. Not 100%. I never thought I'd get to the point where I have, I'm making revenue off of uploading videos. I have 5,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd get to this point, like 100% realistically. Optimistically, absolutely. How old are you? A lot of people actually mistake me for a full-grown man just because of my deep voice and my now recently incoming sideburns. I'm trying to get like Star-Lord. I think that'd be cool. You know, Star-Lord has kind of like the sideburns. So I'm trying to rock right now. I think it's pretty cool. But no, I'm not a grown man per se. I'm only 17. So yeah, I consider myself just like a kid, pre-adult, whatever. I'm right in that age. And what's your favorite superhero? Like I've answered before, Iron Man. My Hero Academia heroes 2. The ones you know so far. All Might. That's not a question. That's not a question. All Might, okay? All Might. Let's see. Good luck on your channel. You're my favorite reaction YouTuber. You cheer me up. Thanks, Mad Joe. You see, it's comments like this that I really appreciate, okay? Just simple comments saying, you know, good success for your channel and you cheer me up. Things like that. The fact that I can make people happy with my videos, I've succeeded in what I'm trying to do on YouTube. If you read my bio, then it gives you a little info of like why I even started YouTube in the first place, besides the reasons I've already said in this video. But yeah, thank you, Ghost Plays. I really do take that to heart when you say that, okay? I'm glad that my videos can cheer you up, and thank you for the wishes for success on my channel. Tamaj Jamison, long-time subscriber. Thank you for being subscribed to me as long as you have been, okay? Those of you who have been with me for a while, I recognize you guys, okay? Don't, like, if you've been with me for a while, like Rogue, I forgot to mention him. Rogue and Tamaj, Tamaj. Yeah. You both been with me for a while, so if any of you two are watching this, then thank you for sticking with me as long as you have. But you asked, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your knowledge of comic books as a whole? Alright, so I've only been into comics for like a year and a few months now, so I have knowledge on Iron Man's origin, Daredevil's origin, Spider-Man's origin, Hawkeye, well, not origin per se, but I've read the very first issue that introduced Hawkeye and Black Widow. I've knowledge on the whole entire Crisis on Infinite Earths, the whole entire core Infinity Saga. Let's see what else. And Civil War. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe like a 3. Like, probably not even, maybe like a 2. Or probably just a 1. I'll say, yeah, just a 1. To be, like, if, I'm not even going to stunt. Because that's all I know so far, and there's so much more to know than that. So, I'm at a 1 on my knowledge of comic books as a whole, but I have read some of the like well-known things, well-known comics. Do you see yourself branching off into other series for specific topics in the future? By series, do you mean like types of videos I do, like my Mad Super Showdown series? You mean stuff like that? Definitely. And the reason why is because, like I said, I like to have a variety of content on the channel, and just a bunch of different things that relate to me. So I definitely see some more things branching off. I've just started my Mad Super Showdown. I've had 2 episodes so far, and they've gotten good views for at least the size of my channel, and people are liking them, leaving suggestions for and requests for future showdowns. And I already know the next one I'm going to do. I meant to get to it last week, but I had a really busy week with videos last week, so I'm going to try to get to it this week. Mimi Lock asked, what are your expectations for Spiderman PS4? See, here's the thing. I haven't played any of the previous Spider-Man games, like The Amazing Spider-Man or the one before that. But I heard, like, Spider-Man games is something that's really popular, apparently, like open world Spider-Man games. And apparently everybody's craving over this one because this one looks like it will be the best. So, from what I've seen, my expectations are high. Okay? I have high expectations. I expect for it to be good, obviously, and I don't have the other games to see what I would want to expect from this game based off of those games, because I haven't played those other games. So I just expect for it to be a really good game, and it looks like it's going to be a really good game. And out of your experience watching anime, just MHA actually, yeah, which do you prefer, dub or sub? Sub, easily, sub, okay? I prefer sub because, like I've said before, I think that the Japanese voice actors, they put a lot of emotion and charisma into their voice acting, and you could tell like what mood they're in just based off what you hear, even if you don't understand the language, like me. And all I have to do is just read the subtitles while I'm, watching. Some people don't like that. They like to just be able to watch the people without reading the text. But I don't mind reading the text. It doesn't really affect me too much from seeing what the characters are doing. I know for some people it does. For me, it doesn't that much. And yeah, I just prefer sub. Wretched FTG OG asked, do you have a car? If so, give specs and pick, please. Well, I won't give you specs and picks, or I'll give you specs, but pick, you'll probably see my car in the near future, just in a certain type of video I might do soon. If I decide to do it, you'll know you will know is the video I'm talking about right now, because it'll be a video that it'll be a type of video you've never seen on my channel before. But you've seen it before on like other people's channels. So, you'll know it if you see it pop up, if I decide to do it. But yes, I have a car. It's a 2006 Burgundy Honda Civic. And that's all you need to know. Zeno Barca asked, can you watch Attack on Titan? I think you've heard of it. I have. It's probably the most popular anime, and it's so epic. So, Attack on Titan is another one I've heard of so much. I've heard of it on the same level that I've heard of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Can I watch it? Like I said, again, I'm still testing the waters. I'm trying to get a feel for what type of anime I like. So, I'll have to see more what it's about before I decide to watch it. And finally, the last question, coming from Captain Mighty, almost like All Might. All Might! Your favorite TV show, movie of all time. Congrats for your 5K though. thank you, Captain Mighty, for the congratulations. And favorite TV show of all time? That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. Full House. Okay? That's all I gotta say. Full House is my all-time favorite TV show. Absolutely love. I got into Full House maybe about a year ago, a year and a half. I want to say a year and a half. I saw it on Nick at Night. I'd always seen it on before, but then my brother started watching it. He was like, Joe, this is actually pretty good. Like, this is actually really good. And I was like, so what do you know? And I decided to check it out myself. So then now I've seen every season, every episode, and I'm about to start watching Fuller House now that I have Netflix. So if you guys would like to see recorded reactions to each episode from me, let me know. I think I'm going to do it anyway, but just let me know if it's something you'd like to see. Okay? So that's my favorite show of all time. Favorite movie of all time, Marvel's The Avengers. And that wraps up this, what was really, really long, felt like it, Q&A. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you who left questions in the comments. And again, I just thank anybody who's watching this video that subscribed to me. I thank you for subscribing to me and for getting the channel to 5,000 amazing subscribers. You know our goal, which is 10,000. And after 10,000, the next goal is not going to be 11,000. It's going to be 100,000. Because, okay, when I go up, when I level up, I level up. I don't have small goals. My goal right now is 10,000, even though you would think it would be 5,000. I've been saying my goal of 10,000 subscribers because I know it can happen, and it will one day. It will. And so after 10,000, the next goal is going to be 100,000. After 100,000, it's going to be 1 million. I like to have long-term goals that I have to strive and journey for, you know? And then when you get there, it's just so surreal and amazing that it actually happened, you know? So I'd rather have like big goals that I have to journey for rather than just small goals that I get to easily after just taking like one stair, you know? That's just me personally. So thank each and every one of you. I really do appreciate it. Like, you guys don't realize how much you have changed my life just from me doing YouTube and all getting to interact with all of you and everything. It's like one of the best things, one of the best decisions I've ever decided to do in my life. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you enjoyed this video, let me know what you thought. Links to all my social media will be down below in the description box. There are 2 like buttons. Be sure to hit the button with the thumb pointing up. Share this video to anyone you feel will enjoy. If you're new around here and you like what you see, be sure to tap the subscribe button and ding on the notification bell to join the Mad Squad on our journey to 10,000 subscribers. Like I said, we've just gotten 5,000. The next goal isn't 6,000. No. 10,000 is the goal. My name's Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. I hope you all have a marvelous day. Mad out. Mad. Strong. Together.